All right, we're good. We're live. What's up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with some Genshin goodness, uh, gaming goodness. Today we're doing a little bit more Genshin Impacto. We are going to be doing our witch's homework, hanging out with Nicole. I know a new event started last night, but I'm going to do what I usually do with events and wait 6 days to do any of the event stuff. Um, because I like waiting till the event is done collectively to do it. So it started yesterday, I want to say. Let me pull up the events and schedules. Phantasmal Pal started on the 21st, actually. Okay. So it started on the 21st. So it's actually in phase 2 right now. Phase 2 starts tonight. So the 25th or the 26th. So I'll do the event either on Monday or Tuesday of next. Probably I'll say Tuesday to give it to make sure it has that extra, right? Because 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, I believe should be good. So we should be able to do the 25th just to be safe. I'm gonna wait till the 26th. So I'm gonna do this now. And I will be back on Tuesday with more Genshin. And that's a fine thing, because I kind of got a couple other things to do. Right now, we're also doing Lego Batman, which I've done 3, 8-hour streams in the past few days. 6-hour streams. I'm loving Lego Batman. I have to do the demo for Adventures of Elliot. I have to continue my playthrough of NTE, because I really have to continue my playthrough of NTE. I want to do a little more Rivals. I want to do Fortnite. And I want to continue my playthrough of Saros, which I've been loving. And there's 1 or 2 other games that are out right now that I really want to get into.
Mathematics is the foundation of all things.
Huh?
All right. We also have Linnea's thing to do. I don't think I did my login bonus for today.
You got it. Let's.
All right. So we're going to be doing Prune's homework and Nicole's homework today. Right, the Witch's Eve, right? Witch Seeker's Vow. And Light in the Darkness. We're going to be going and doing her individual event and going to her house. That doesn't look bad. That looks actually pretty good with her, okay. And then who did I give? I gave Nicole, not a prize, yeah. Okay. So there's a couple things I gotta do. I have to... Where is Genshin? Alright, you know what we can do first? I have yet to do the test run for Prune or Nicole. Let's check it out. Nicole is an off-field pyro support who provides attack bonus, shields, and coordinated attacks. Right? She's a multi-Bennett, but lesser. So she provides less bonus than Bennett, but she provides it to all party members, not just on-field. After casting her skill, she grants all party members the Grace of Kenosis, increasing their attack and protecting them with Shield of Blazing Light. Certain conditions are met. The shield upgrades to the Guidance of Theosis, further increasing attack. After casting Burst, which is beautiful, the active character's attack hits enemies. She summons an Arcane Projection to perform coordinated attacks dealing AoE damage based on their type. This damage is considered to be dealt to the character. Arcane projections for hexagon characters appear slightly differently.
Such defiance. I live within you.
God, it's such a gorgeous move. Cool.
Yeah. I think now. Swirl, Mark 2.
Devouring claw! The abyss is burning shadow!
Yeah.
Flash!
Begone, our little secret.
Get back! Stay away from me! Maria sweeping in! Thunder!
I think not. Heaven's will made mine.
Burn!
Yeah, there's another half of Varka right there. That's so cool. Let's check out Prune. See what's up with Prune, the first Genshin character, as has been pointed out by some, with a P in their name. Not just starting with a P, anywhere in their name. Prune. That's it. The only character with a P in their name is Prune. Every other letter has been repeated, except P. Prune is an Animo support who provides damage bonus to her teammates. After casting her skill, she strikes the Witch Lore Bell with the Bale Hunter Oathhammer, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Wait, who is it? She summons a bell. Okay. Elemental skill. After casting her skill, if this attack triggers Swirl, then for a short duration, Prune's hammer is enshrouded by the element, causing it to under. So if it does Pyro Swirl, it becomes Pyro Hammer for a short time. Prune can then tap the skill again to kick the Bane Hunter Oathhammer forward, dealing damage to that element type in front of her. Got it. Burst. After casting her burst, she does AoE damage with the Witch Lore Bell. The bell enters Hunter Seeker mode, periodically attacking nearby enemies. So it's a consistent application of Swirl. After unlocking the Ascension talent, Verdict and Punishment, if the Witch Lore Bell in Hunter Seeker mode deals damage, and triggers Swirl, Prune will summon Bane Hunter Oathhammer to attack the opponent. So that's the Ghost Hammer that's hitting it right now, of the matching element.
Let's light it up! Teamwork!
Get back! The abyss is
Everyone! Huh? Everybody stand back!
Devouring claw!
Cute. Cute! I like it. New furniture, new Dorico furniture, a new weapon skin, and material. Wait. Oh, that's not a skin, that's a weapon. It's an ice bathhouse. Okay. And I have to make sure to do this every day so I can unlock Tempered in Practice. Oh no, Tempered in Practice is after I get the Stellar Fortuna. I think Nicole has one of the most beautiful designs in this game, hands down. Her vision hidden there under her hair, at the back of her neck is such a small detail. And kind of like shining through the Hexerai sigil on the back of her bow. I love her bangs and her, even just like the detail on her forehead looks great. Her pointed elf-like ears. The hat that's basically hiding her halo. It's just such an elegant design. And then there's Prune, who is, yes, a little goth Vegeta. So we know she doesn't like Alice because Alice took her away, her imaginary friend. There's a lot of bone imagery on her. Right? But like even like the highlights in her hair clip is a bone. The highlights in her hair look like bones. The top of her thing is it kind of looks like a face on a bone, but it could also be a skull and crossbones, which are lower, right behind my health bar. Those look like skull and crossbones on her bows. And even they look like crossbows towards the bottom of her bows. Bone on the back, crossbones on the pink purpley ribbons, the X shape. Her hammer looks like, it actually looks like a piece of Luffy's meat from One Piece. It looks like the chunk with bones coming out on either side. Alright, first things first. Let's head up. We haven't been up this way yet. I don't have any good artifacts for them. I might have to grind up some artifacts for them as well.
On me.
I didn't check this. What are their special talents? Nepsis. charge attacks becomes emissarial guidance. Tinker Tink Clank and Bang. 10% chance to get one regional talent of the same. Yeah, the same region. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. We gotta start saving up for Lowen. Alright, here we are. I still believe we have to have one more, as I have 349 Luna Sigils. We can't use them yet, so there's still got to be at least one more Nodcry expansion. Is the final Nodcry patch going to give us a Nodcry expansion?
Let's follow it! Hey! It disappeared behind that door! Does that mean we can open it now?
Alright. For the first time, let's enter the Witch's Lodge. Very Mondstadt inspired. Oh, beautiful paintings.
Welcome. Wow! Your home's so pretty!
Hey, Vi.
Paimon loves what you've done with it.
We're doing some research here on a witch. It's an honor to be here.
I knew you'd appreciate it, Paimon. Hearing that makes it all feel worthwhile, even if I had to squeeze it in during my spare time. It all started the day I finished building the secret lodge. I was planning to keep the streak going and build a few more, but there was no one around to inspire me. So after a while, my enthusiasm just sort of fizzled out. Is there no way to have fun, enjoy myself, and feel like I've accomplished
Inviting other
something
people to
all
join
at the
you.
same time?
Wait, have we skipped straight to the answer?
Keep up, Paimon. Time waits for no one. Look, it's right in front of your eyes.
Through this door?
Well, not just this door, but you're not wrong. Everything has to start somewhere. What better place than here? Are you ready?
Alright, this store has candy cane plants and witches' teapots around it. Another door had
Paimon can't keep up!
Oh, don't you worry about that.
paintings
You don't
around
need
it.
to get ready for anything. It's just a turn of phrase. Based on my observations and understanding, you're not a fan of complex introductions and explanations. You prefer to find your fun in the heat of adventure. Am I right?
I mean, yes, but I also love explanations. I'm the lore guy. I love explanations. You somehow got Nicole on your second server at 50. Perfect, because you got Varka there too. Congratulations. I don't know, Vi, I don't know if you saw my polls for Nicole. Some of my worst polls to date. Took me, I got it all written down right here. Took me 160 polls to get Nicole. Last time I lucked out. Last patch I got Linnea at 7. So I'm considering it a wash. I'm considering it a 50-50 split, you know. Because I got Linnea at 7 polls. Never happened to me before in 5-6 years of playing this game. Right? So I settled into poll for this, and I'm like, you know what? Even if I fail the 50-50, I'll get plenty of prunes, whatever. In all of that, I got 6 officials, didn't need a single one. 4 razors, didn't need a single one. It wasn't until the 100... Well, like, so my 1, 2, 3, 16th 10 poll. And I think of that, she was like the 7th or 8th thing. So it was damn near the end. You only got 1 copy prunes? Well, you didn't need to pull that much. So in 160 pulls, I only got 3 prunes. So my prune is only at C2. Crazy.
Glad to hear it. You know us angels. We just can't resist the satisfaction of guiding adventurers to treasure. Well, seeing as the goal
Yeah.
is to be kind and
That
help others find
annoyed me.
happiness, why shouldn't I start by giving my own friends
I
a
got
few
so
happy
many
pointers?
razors, so many fish rolls. Both of them have been C6'd for years.
So, I had a sudden stroke of genius. I transformed my little lodge into a place where you can relax and have fun. To tell you the truth, even compared to the other angels, I'm quite the expert when it comes to hiding. If I were to bury a chest in the wild and not show you the way, I'm afraid you wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to
it
find it
sucked.
even after months of searching. I don't want to make things deliberately difficult. Nor do I need you to run around the wild just to keep me entertained.
I would do both.
All you have to do is find 3 feathers right here in this room.
Ah! So we're...
Exactly.
Does this count as a feather? Because it kind of resembles the plume that Renova was. Let's go all the way down. Yeah, even in its most basic form, our artifacts, because I've watched a couple other people do Act 9 and Act 10 now. And I mean, we got the sand in the scene where Renova, Istaroth, and Nibirius / Rhindaughter were talking to Anahita. They appeared as a flower, aka the flower of life. Easteroth was an hourglass, the sands of Eon. And Renova was looked like a feather, the plume of death. Which means that if she was there, Asmodee would be represented by a cup or a goblet. Purple trivia is more like 6 stars.
Metaphors speak for themselves.
So I'm looking around. This seems very basic. This store, I'm like, does each room represent a different like hobby? Because this room is like all painting. That is like clearly Witch's Teapot inspired. This room looks like it's covered with books, so this could be her like writing room. And this room is, ooh, is there a last room up here? Yeah, is clearly like all sculpture. So this maybe is like her sculpting room. The faint sound of a chisel striking stone. What did I say? That's the room where she does her sculpting. Of books knocking together, this is where her writing and storytelling happens. So these rooms are all of her hobbies. Ooh. But what's back here?
Was that a little much? Don't worry.
Alright, let's... Of a teaspoon clinking. So we just need to find 3 emblems of death. A gust of wind bursts across your face. It carries her that. Oh my god. Not even close.
Ah! A gust of super sweet wind just blew right down Paimon's throat! Ah! Hey! Where are we? That teapot and those cups look really, really
Is
big.
this her own
Wait a
teapot
second.
realm?
Did we shrink?
Apologies. I was hoping to invite animal actors.
Huh? Nicole?
Nicole, the magnificent, massive mage propping up the heavens while crouching down to talk? No, thank you. I'm quite happy with my current. Anyway, welcome to the Great Mage's Tea Party. Now, pour yourselves some.
Oh, because I originally wanted... Why are some of my 3 stars locked? I originally wanted to keep one of every type of artifact, but I just gave up on that. Of every
It's
quality.
called participation, Paimon. This is all about creating a sense of participation.
And there's one. Oh, it's gone. So, if the flower is representative of death, or sorry, if the plume, the feather, is representative of death, then is angel feathers representing like maybe the death of self, right? Because the angels lost their feathers and their forms and they became Seelie, so it's a kind of death. The sugar's right over there. Yeah. So the feathers represent the angel of death.
Paimon's guessing we need to add sugar ourselves,
Yeet.
too?
Alice takes 3 sugars, Anya prefers 1, and Barbara likes hers without.
Okay. Should Paimon be writing this down?
No need. I'm just thinking out loud.
So that's Alice.
A path's opened up. Looks like we can go this way.
So that's Barbaloth over there. And that's Alice. What an immaculate vibe. Again, it reminds me of the witch's level chessboard where you fight the king and queen. It reminds me of, obviously it reminds me a lot of Simulanka, because it's all that Hexenzirkel vibe, right?
Whoa! Is that a giant mandragoras?
Hold on a moment. Sorry. Just a minor...
Better.
It's moving!
Aha! Much better.
What do you mean? Much...
Hmm? Come on, it's barely...
Hey, Nicole! Help us out here!
Giant Mandragora statue
All right,
designed to
all
move
right.
after all.
Heaven's will, made mine.
Ah! A new dawn rises!
It's a trial version.
Begone! I live within you.
Blazing light!
1, 2, 3.
And look, the tea's still nice and warm. Just right, in fact.
Did you just plan this whole thing just so you could sit back and enjoy this moment yourself?
And it kind of
Come
looks like
now.
a Triskelion
This is your
again.
reward. You were the ones who earned it after all. Go on then, open it up.
Paimon can't help but wonder why you're so excited about these rewards, Nicole. Sure, Paimon looks forward to the traveler's reaction when she gets her a gift, but this feels kind of different.
What did I tell you about gift horses, Paimon?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't look at
I
their
don't
mouths.
mind.
They're very
At
self-conscious.
worst, my answer might shatter a few illusions you have about the angelic race. If you thought we were all selfless, benevolent, as for your question, my dearest Paimon, my excitement has nothing to do with sharing the joy of those I guide. Instead, it all started with the birth of the angels.
Okay, are we getting lore?
We were entrusted with the mission to love all living beings on this land. But unlike the gods who came out, our ability to perceive emotion was crude and undeveloped. Most of the time, we simply executed our orders from above, like automatons following command. Aside from enlightenment, guidance was our primary mission.
So they could guide, but they
It was
couldn't
one of the
understand.
few instincts retained by my former peers after they were stripped of their wisdom. Upon completing our missions, we gained a certain sense of joyous relief. It was the most intense emotional experience an angel could normally.
Isn't it?
Maybe, but I prefer not to think of it as something worthy of pity. After
So they
all,
literally derived
not
joy
even a great ruler of the
from
firmament
guiding
can
and
deny
serving.
the truth of the emotions in my heart. Besides, guiding others is a good thing, and if you don't mind, could you come back a...
So there's the Mandragora statue. So we have now unlocked this room. So it's literally a tea room. It's a witch's sitting room. Right? Alright. So I assume we're gonna have to come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. Once a week, so it'll take 1 more month. Next room will be available in 1 day? Never mind, I thought it was going to be the same as Columbina every 6 days. Right, with the Selenic Chronicles. Oh, that's actually excellent! I'm really glad I did this today, then. All right. What's up, girl?
Unbelievable. Mr. Nine has refused to help me write my... Believe
I've seen
me,
this one, yeah.
you
I've seen this
two
one a couple times. There you go.
Huh?
Ring the bell. I think I need to fight him one more time in order to get low into level. I need 46 of these to get low into level 90. Alright, So I was giving it some thought. We have this for the Hexerai, right? I think they're going to do things akin to this for other regions. And I was trying to think what that would be. Like, would it be for Liyue saying Adeptal Blessing is an easy one, right? Saying the power of the Adeptus, and that's how they buff a lot of the Liyue characters. Of which is contested. Let's actually do this first. Ready? Character selection. Or what's an easy way to do this? Character archive. Okay. So, we got a lot of Mondstadt characters that did not receive buffs, like Amber, Kaya, Lisa, Barbara. Zhongling doesn't need a buff. Beidou needs a buff. I love Beidou. Ningguang needs a buff. Our only Geocatalyst still to this day. Right? Yeah. Still. Official got a buff. Noelle needs a buff. Chang Yun could use a buff. So right here, for Liyue characters, call it an Adeptal or a Spirit thing, and give a buff to Beidou, Ningguang, Chang Yun. The three characters I've listed so far aren't Adepti, ironically. Chi-Chi could probably use a buff. Keqing. Jinyan. I wouldn't mind one for Ganyu. These two are still probably okay. If we did like a night buff too, like Eula would get one, Jean, Kaya, Amber, Lisa, and they call that like the Noelle, the Knight's buff or something. Oh, Hutao's been power crept to heck. I admit. There's a lot of power creep. I'm trying to think of who's flawed fundamentally.
Toodaloo.
Yeah. Ever since Arlecchino? Yeah. I think, again, she's not massively flawed. She can still be used with many team comps. She was just power crept. I'm talking to people that, like, can't stack up. And could use a, the Geo Singer, Yunjin. Yeah, Yunjin could use a buff. So I'll give all of them a Liyue buff of some kind, right? But then I was thinking, I don't know what Inazuma would be. But then I was thinking, after doing the story quest, we have it sitting right in front of us. We have the perfect Sumeru upgrade system. Based around the powers of Deshret and his, the Triumvirate, the three gods. Kale had the god remnants inside of her, right? You could give her some blessing or some remnant from Nabu Malikata. Candace, on her shield, has Saint Bennu. Call it Bennu's shield and give her like a big defensive buff or something along those lines. Sino, give him a Hermanubis buff. Who else? Kaveh has Mirak, who was the favorite construct of King Deshret. Give him a buff for this. Who else? What? Dia, her gauntlet. Dia could definitely use a buff, but give her gauntlet is Chesapeake, right? So give her a buff based on that. Al-Haytham could probably get something from the Ibis King. I don't know if he needs it. Layla could probably get something. Faruzan. Because they were all participating in this, right? Sethos could definitely get an upgrade. Being a former Hermanubis vessel and the head of the Temple of Silence, he worked with Harashov. I think that was our last Sumeru character, right? Sethos, yeah. Yeah, I think that has a lot of potential. So, leeway, call it Adeptal Blessing. It's regular humans who are not Adeptuses will be getting blessings akin to the Adepti. So that way you can just do human characters like Beidou, Ningguang, Changyun, Chi-Chi, Keqing, Hu Tao. Who else is a non? Yunjin. Inazuma, I don't know what you would do, like how you would justify it lore-wise for Inazuma, because they don't really have that same unity, right? Like, arguably from Inazuma, Sayu could definitely use a buff. Kujosara could use a massive buff. Kokomi could use some rebalancing. Toma needs a buff. Goro needs a buff. Arataki Ito is perfect in every way. I just love him. Yai could use a little bit of a buff. Shikanoin could use a buff. Where's our girl Yumi Mizuki? I like her. Her character's a bit of a mess. She could probably use some rebalancing more than anything else. And I've actually found myself surprisingly liking Chiori, as she was on my team with Columbina, Jabai, and Itlua for a while before Linnea came out. She's a fun with her little Geodolls. Lanyan could probably use a little something. And I think Matlan is good for now, Fontaine is good for now, Nodcry is good for now. They all have stuff, right? I'm thinking of the characters that don't. I don't know. Maybe introduce a new character who kind of ties it together. We don't really have that kind of character, because the Hexerai are so about Mondstadt, and the Adeptus are so about leeway. But even there, they have yokai in Inazuma, but they're not like protectors or guardians. They don't really have anything in Inazuma that is that. Unless you say, like, hey, all the commissions, the tri-commissions of the Shogunate have formed an alliance and are giving, like, benefits. And they're giving, like, official decrees and missions to people that they have to solve. Something like that. Alright, Witch's homework, the role of a guide. Ayaka needs something. So again, if you're doing it based on a commission, so say, an official quest has been given out by Raiden Shogun.
Leaving already? Hey, Barbie! Aren't
That
you
was
forgetting
Barbalov.
something? Like a whole bunch of stuff you were supposed to give?
So if you call it that, right? Like, commands of the Shogunate, right? So we have Hexerai here, they're the Shogunate there, or the Tri-Commission buffs. Ayaka... And they have to, like, do quest lines to get their buffs. I could see that.
Me?
Maybe we should come back later.
Nonsense. Your arrival is more or less in line with Barbie's prophecy. Though, anyway, before we get down to business, it might be best if you two have something to eat.
Is hunger something that can be
No, of
prophesized?
course not. But my hearing happens to be quite sharp.
Whoa! Paimon's stomach is rumbling for two!
How was I supposed to
We
know
must
that
both be super
place would run
famished.
out of steak?
Don't you worry about that. I've got plenty of cookies and cake.
Too
And
much
as you
sugar.
know, nothing bad ever happened to hungry travelers who accepted food from a witch.
Strangely, no matter how much you eat or drink, the teapot remains half full.
Ugh.
Would be great if they incorporate a Naruto type concept. In what way?
No matter how much she puts in her tummy, there's always more on her plate.
We'll have to bring Varessa next
Is
time.
she the champion
Eternal
eater
Eater,
from
yep.
Natlan's Collective of Plenty? Alice mentioned her to me once. Apparently, she's a fascinating young lady.
Like a ninja clan? Or like a ranking system?
I imagine if she were to attend one of our parties, we'd need to set out 3, maybe even 7
Paimon really can't eat anymore.
All right. I gather you're here to deliver my homework. The one that Barbie prophesized?
So just now Barbeloth...
Nothing of the sort. We were discussing something completely different. The moon's massive shift has knocked her hydromancy out
Ooh.
of whack. So she needs to head back for a while to undergo a period of silent meditation.
I didn't even think of that. Literally massive changes of the moon with the false moon disappearing and the real moon replacing it within the firmament. The tides would change, and we know there are characters who draw powers from the moon and celestial bodies like Mona and Barbeloth.
While she's away,
That's interesting.
I'll be taking over responsibility for everyone's homework. I also plan to help her add the next round of homework to the dictionary.
Like the Kaguya concept. The Otatsuki, right? Where the moon rabbits. I mean, they have yokai, right? So they have plenty of yokai. Do we have any rabbit-like characters yet? I guess the closest thing we have to a rabbit is Kachina, right? She's like she was a not a dormouse. I forget what she was. With those, but she has the long ears. I guess Amber has a rabbit aesthetic, but isn't a rabbit herself. But so we don't have any moon rabbits, which are yokai. We have other yokai. We have Yaimiko is a kitsune. We don't actually have a raccoon. We have Sayu, who's dressed like a raccoon, but she is not one. She is a normal human and a ninja with a Shimatsuban. We have Karara, who's a two-tailed cat. We have, obviously, Arataki Ito, the one and Oni, who's an Oni. Yumi Mizuki, who's a Baku, which is a Dream Eater. What other yokai do we have in Genshin? Genshin yokai characters. Would we count Kudrosara? Because she's of the Tengu clan and could summon wings. Like this. Okay. There's a lot of different known yokais. Playable yokai: Ito, Kirara, Kudrosara, Yaimiko, Mizuki. So I named all of them. There are a couple other named Kitsune, Oni, Baki Tanuki. Not Baku, Baki Tanuki, sorry. Tengu. We know there were Kappa. The Living Nightmare from that one quest. Oh, what was the name of... I just hope it won't be a disappointment. Yeah. The weasel. It's a Kumitsuchi, right? Genshin... Or... It's the weasel with the sickle. Kamatachi. Here you go. Oh, he died. Here, it's right here. He passed away. Kami Kenji. We saw him in a bunch of flashbacks during one of the Inazuma quests. And he was just a warrior weasel man. And now that I hope we're getting more non-human NPCs, like Sobek, Hereshaf, and the Ibis King Thoth, I'm hoping we get some more playable non-human characters that are a little more beastly in nature. Like if we do a weasel-headed warrior, that would be dope. Where is Mona's master from, Inazuma? We don't know, but the name Barbaloth leads me to believe she's probably from Mondstadt.
Huh. You can just swap the person in charge?
Not like I had much choice. Before Barbie and Alice even told me about it, they'd already inscribed my special homework in the dictionary.
Let's check out the origin of Barbaloth. Barbaloth, supreme androgynous entity of ancient Gnostic cosmology. The ultimate God's ultimate feminine counterpart. Etymology. Here we go. God is in the four, mighty through God, to boil, to flow over. Astromentor, Barbaloth, Trismegistus. So Hermes Trismegistus is Greek and Egyptian. But Barbaloth sounds Mondstadt-y. So I would guess either Mondstadt or Sumeru for Barbaloth.
As much as I'd like to erase the whole thing and keep on casually observing the world, Alice is busy maintaining Tivat's borders, and Barbie is off realigning her hydromance. Octavia didn't bother to come back, and you can forget about Rhindaughter. The other mages all have their own affairs to attend to, so the duty of supervising this homework has fallen to me.
We've seen Octavia. We saw a glimpse of her recently because she's the creator of Milliastra Wonderland. Codename O. She had the long black coat, the giant wide brim blue hat. I do remember really liking her design. Anders' daughter has passed. What other witches of the Hexen Circle are there? Rhindaughter is Rhindaughter. We did finally see Barbaloth in Varka's questline, right? And I actually like that she looks good, but also looks older. I kind of hope Barbaloth is playable eventually. Who was the last one? Oh, Scarlet, who is the inheritor of Jay. Yeah.
There really are. I don't even know how long it's been since we all got together to make this a proper tea party. In any case, as long as I finish my homework, my story will be officially inscribed in the dictionary. After that, I'll be able to go back to observing and guiding.
Nicole's burst animation feels lacking to you?
Paimon,
I think it's beautiful. I think it's a little short, but I think it's very
That's my
beautiful.
homework. Oh, and since this doesn't count as a prophecy, just something Barbie and Alice came up with 10 minutes ago, there probably isn't any useful information.
You're right, Nicole. We had a look before coming over, and there aren't any detailed instructions at all. There's only these 2 sentences.
Nicole will fulfill her duty. She definitely won't allow you to work for
All
free.
right. That first sentence was clearly written by Barbie, but I bet my bottom more it was Alice who added the second.
Dude, seeing Fontaine in the distance there with a giant endless waterfall just still looks so cool to
Anyway,
me.
let's get cracking on this homework. Just let me think. Wait, huh? Oh, Barbie, basically, I just need to go to a few homework locations, make sure everything's up to scratch, and can...
Wait a minute. Paimon thought she was giving you a
Well, you see, besides, when Barbie wrote this homework of mine, all she actually did was flip straight to the final page of my story and tell me the ending in advance.
Isn't that a massive spoiler?
You make a fair point. But then, what's the difference between a prophecy and a spoiler anyway?
I mean,
All right.
to those who can
enough
see the
dawdling.
future, that's
Come on,
probably a
follow
good
me.
point.
Just like that? Hold on. How are we supposed to get the...
Yeet. You find yourself standing at the edge of a cliff.
All right. We're here. This Sealy Court has some really great views, don't you think?
Hey, Dragon
See
Spine.
that spot over there? That's the starting point.
Did you just
Did I
teleport
use
through?
it to get us here faster? You bet I did. These Sealy Courts are connected to the ley lines, and nobody really uses them. Besides, the Sealy and I used to be angels, so we're old colleagues. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing their homes every once in a while.
Vinci and I once performed a duet on this island in the
Yes.
distance.
I read about that in the dictionary. Based on how it ended, you and Lord Barbados must have played quite a beautiful tune. When Alice heard about it, she laughed so hard her hat nearly fell off.
Is this Wolvendam? Doesn't seem like the best place for doing homework.
Sealies are angels? Yes. That is in the lore. That was in one of the books from years ago. Oh god, which book was it in? Because angels were created as divine envoys of the heavenly principles. Was it a... I think it was... Was it A Drunkard's Tale in Mondstadt? But you started Genshin. I thought they looked like fish. The Sealies, I could see that they're little floating. So Sealy is another name for Fae or fair folk usually. In lore, like Titania is the queen of the Sealy court. Fairies. What we learned in the lore, records of Junian, there was a disaster that something happened, an angel and a human fell in love, and for punishment, it was kind of left open-ended. As punishment, the angels were stripped of their form, their wisdom and form, and their bodies were destroyed, and all that remained was their souls with the primal instinct to do what angels always did, which was guide humanity. So that's why Sealies, all they do is guide you. To treasure, to rewards, to something new, to secrets. Because it's all that's left is the urge to help guide. We learned more later. We learned that the first angel, Koitar, met a voyager from beyond Tevat, who I believe to be the second who came. The second descender. who they married. So the first angel and the descender got married. And in doing so, they were rebelling against the heavenly principles. Their union was witnessed by the three moon goddesses. They created the Snowland Fae, which again ties fairies and Seelies together, kind of. After the war, the heavenly principles punished the couple by separating them and wiping their memories. And due to the betrayal of Koitar, the first angel, all angels were punished. And as soon as any of them felt too much emotion towards a human, their body was destroyed. Certain examples: the Lord of the Night. Where is it? All the angels in Seelie of Natlan were killed during the war, leaving only the final envoy, the Lord of the Night, Yuhal Tekatin, who used the leaves of the burned tree and ley line to create the Night Kingdom. So that was an angel, and she never hit Seelie form. Nabu Malakata maintained her form and was never a Seelie. Nicole was close to dying, but instead sacrificed a portion of her power and her voice to maintain her form. Jabai was sealed away at that time, so she did not lose her body either. And there are several other... Oh, and Sibylla, too. That's right. Sibylla who created artificial life in Remuria. Yep.
This is the nearest Seelie court to where we're going. Don't worry, we're not far from the starting point.
We also, speaking of wolves, know that the creator of Andreas Boreas was an angel.
Whoa!
Who fell in love with a super powerful young wolf and gave him the power to ascend to godhood and become Andreas.
Razor.
Oh, that's Razor's Lupikal. Razor and I
That's
once
right.
fought together here.
That child already claimed victory in the battle he was destined to fight. As long as he stands beside his Lupikal, I believe he can overcome any foe. I'm sure his Lupikal feels the same way. All right, that's about it for this place. I could do with a good rest. Come on, let's go. Time to head back for a cup of...
There's a door there.
When did this door appear?
This
style
looks
feels
like
familiar.
Alice's handwriting. Let's take a
There's a
look.
Dodoco on it. Dodoco.
Thanks for your help with the homework. P.S. There is a hurry home. Wait.
A moment later, you find yourself standing inside a room.
Somewhere new? Hey, isn't this...
Hold on. There's a huge Seelie court. Is this inside her house?
No wonder Alice wanted to borrow the lodge key. She said she wanted to set up a tea room, even though I told her I already had one.
So this is a gift from Alice? Why would she give you a Seelie court?
It symbolizes the completion of guidance, the end of a journey, and the fulfillment of prophecy.
When the Seelie finish their mission, they rest within their court. That makes sense.
You've followed Seelie before, right? Only when a Seelie returns to its Seelie court, so... To give this unwelcome homework a clear conclusion, Barbie and Alice, this is the only way for my story to be inscribed among everyone else's without interfering with their own
But you're not a Seelie.
Well, we're not all that different. Once upon a time, we were all angels after all. It's like writing a novel. As long as the main outline is there, There'll always be a way to flesh out the details. As long as I take my seat, this homework of mine will be officially over. It's a nice touch, but it feels like the ending to a story written on the fly. If Anya were here, I'm sure she'd have come up with something more clever.
Yep. She did rewrite Doran's story.
Don't you worry. That's an essential element as well.
When a Sealy sits in their court, they give us a treasure chest. Thank you.
Hey, a treasure chest. Now
Voiced-
this homework's starting to make sense.
What
Outline
did I
really is the
tell
key.
you? It seems... And it seems my story has been formally inscribed in the dictionary.
So maybe the act of formally inscribing it in the dictionary
Which
is what
means
connects the people to the
that
Hexerite?
today's homework ends here. And also, well, that depends on what assignments are assigned. Personally, I'd love nothing more than to bury chests for people to find by completing their homework. But Barbie's been keeping a close eye on...
Alright, let's see what it is. After completing it, Nicole becomes a Hexerite. So is it by inscribing someone in the book that they become Hexerite? When the party includes 2 Hexerite characters, you gain the Secret Red effect. Increase the damage of Hexerite characters' arcane protections by 300%.
Which means...
That chair's real dope. Leave the room. That was weird. This is the new, there you go. There you go.
Which way will Boreas blow today?
Okay, let's take a walk.
I knew you'd miss me.
Anytime, any place. Chamber full and ready to roll.
Let's try this. Maybe I should have swapped Skirk for Escoffier and just could have done off-field and then just powered through as Chaska. Just two beefy angels? Oh, I don't need this special team comp.
Mine to wield.
Light it up.
There are two celestial gifts. High Heavens bestow the everlasting flower upon their envoy. It's clearly about Nicole. The High Heavens, the crown upon their envoy. All right, next up, Prune.
Try to keep up.
A proposition beyond refutation. Refusal.
Huh?
Can't be refuted. Can't be disproven. All right.
Prune's assignment doesn't look much like homework. More like a declaration of war. Little witch hunter, have you found a way to defeat me yet? Shout your coolest challenge from the rooftops and prepare to bow down before the Dodo Kid. Huh. Paimon will bet $1 million more that Alice wrote this. If it wasn't for the part about a witch hunter, Prune isn't exactly Alice's biggest fan. Paimon can see her really blowing her top over a challenge like.
Alice
Should we
knows what
try
she's
to
doing.
tone things down a bit? Tell me what? Let me see.
Prune. Tiny though she may be, the little witch hunter comes armed with astonishing depth of knowledge. She claims to be a wicked witch who has chased them all the way here from the faraway Not Cry. Prune has grown used to coolly sorting through everything with her gaze and her wisdom far older than her years. But compared with all the books that teach one to stay sober and clear-minded, Monset's winds of freedom do far more to blow the mist from her heart. So under the affectionate siege of her friends, Prune, who always so quick to set her jaw and insist, I'm not a child anymore, keeps huffing, protesting, and putting up a front, even as she suddenly finds her way back to the brink track of childhood happiness.
Don't sneak up on Paimon like that! Oh, boring. Huh? You're not? I'm used to her childish little games. She likes to act mysterious. Who shouts a challenge from the rooftops anyway? I might as well stand in the middle of the street shouting, look at me! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Hey! Why is my voice coming from over there?
Huh? What was that? You're an idiot?
Hello, an idiot. Nice to meet. Sounds like a prank to me. Some dumb kid must have got tricked.
Stop it! Now!
She smashed it with a hammer.
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!
Well, he was there.
Calm down, Prune. There's no need for violence.
We're surrounded by phonographs.
Alice!
Oh my god, they're everywhere. One down there. One on top of that building, over there, one over there. Oh my god. That's funny.
Hello, everyone. Well, 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 I wasn't expecting a challenge like that. It's certainly a novel approach. Anyway, congratulations on successfully activating your witch's homework challenge. I've prepared a magical space for you with a real sense of pomp and circumstance. But it's going to take a while to load, so I thought, why not turn your challenge into loading music while you wait? Play it again and again to really build the excitement and get you...
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!
Oh my god, there's just thousands of them. They're just...
Hey, that wasn't a challenge!
Oh dear, it looks like there's been a misunderstanding. I'm afraid the loading music's already merged with the challenge. But I mean, if you're certain, I guess you can try another time, if fate does...
No! Don't you dare run away again! Not after I finally tracked you down! Ugh!
Huh? The magic space? It loaded ages ago.
Prune's an idiot. I love it. That's... Alright, she's a little I dig it.
Welcome to the pinnacle of the dramatic arts in all of Tibet, the Opera Epicless. Or rather, a magical facsimile of it.
The Opera Epicalis.
Your challenge is to win a debate, which is exactly why this magical space was created.
A debate? Don't you remember how I wiped the
Well done.
Look at all the
Displayed
Doricos in the
intellect
stands.
of a 16-year-old in a debate designed for 12-year-olds. How remarkable you are. I know how much you like to argue, so I've prepared a wonderful topic.
Am I supposed to be here?
A spirited debate requires a fair and impartial judge.
And Paimon is... is Paimon supposed to be up there? Paimon is Farina?
Actually, I've been wanting to say this for ages. Paimon's been sitting up there in the VIP seats, striking a pose for quite a while now.
That's literally Farina. Nouvellette pointed out that Farina was up there pointing out a pose. It's oddly familiar. So is this entire scene.
Seeing as we teleported right here, I figured we should imitate our friend. She's quite the superstar.
As I recall, Paimon loves watching a good show. Well, there's no better seat in the house, wouldn't you
It's a
say,
weird
Paimon?
Nouvellette.
Paimon can see everything. But, is it really alright?
Relax. This is my magic space.
Enough time wasting.
Klee is a bad kid.
Huh?
Huh?
This is the topic for you to refute. If you can convince our judge that Klee is not a bad kid, you'll earn yourself a gift.
This is
I don't want
silly.
your stupid gift. Please, your own daughter. How could you set a topic like this? You're a bad person. The worst person.
Alice is just trying to be her enemy and trying to make her mad.
People do say like mother, like daughter. Since I'm so bad, I guess Klee must be pretty bad too.
Objection! That's pure sophistry. Your flaws lie in your character and conduct. There's no scientific evidence to show that those are hereditary traits.
Objection.
Nature has shown a far greater influence than nature. The people who look after Klee and Mondstadt are all better than you. Under their positive influence, Klee couldn't possibly turn out bad.
Okay.
Do you dispute that Klee loves fish blasting? How could any good kid enjoy such a terrible pastime?
That's just the nature of a child who hasn't been taught right from wrong. Klee can see the boats in the harbor loaded with fish. How is she supposed to know the difference between how they get their catch and how she gets hers?
She's already into it. Yep. She immediately fell for it hook, line, and sinker to defend her friend.
But is it not true that even after being sent to solitary confinement, Klee never learns her lesson?
It's true that Klee always accepts her solitary confinement and doesn't try to escape. That clearly shows she understands her punishment and doesn't hide from her action. Klee shouldn't be labeled as bad when she readily faces the consequence. Moreover, after her last time in solitary confinement, despite saying she wanted to go fish blasting, she hasn't done it once without permission. In fact, the last time she did go, it was only at the behest, you could say instigation, of someone she trusted.
That was at the end of what was it, two or three events ago, right? The last Mondstadt event where we were like mixing drinks. When we got Varka.
At the end of the day, there's only one person here who deserves the title of bad kid. No, wait. Bad adult! Then what adult is so immature? I know! Bad kidult!
Good job, Prune.
Oh, very compelling. A truly...
Even if I accept your argument, it only proves that Klee has no bad intentions. It doesn't stop her from being a bad kid.
Still stupid. Fine. If that's your angle, then listen carefully, because here's something even you can't deny.
As long as Alice is arguing with her, she will
In
defend.
other people's eyes, Klee is cute, so they will always forgive her actions. Exactly.
Here. I got my Klee statue up there.
Who cares if she makes a few itsy-bitsy mistakes? In Paimon's eyes,
Cleet. I'll bring her down here for when I do the event in a couple days.
contrary to everything you've said, Klee has far more good points than bad. She's always happy to share her toys. And when she wants to play but everyone else is busy, she never pesters them.
Boom.
And waits patiently until they're free instead.
I got my Klee right here, baby.
Most important of all, she's kind. In her eyes, everyone is a wonderful person. Even me, her mother's sworn enemy. No matter what else, I won't let you besmirch such an adorable child by calling her bad!
I give up. You win. As her mother, I can't possibly argue with that. To hear you say those words, it seems you truly do consider Klee a good... My daughter really is adorable, isn't she? Don't say I didn't warn you. I told you if you met her, you'd end up happy.
I love it.
Now you're boasting? I traveled all the way to Mondstadt because of your silly little prank!
It's very, yeah.
It
That's
brings
so
me
good.
So much comfort knowing that Klee has a friend. I do so look forward to seeing you both grow up. You can't imagine Klee still fish blasting at my age, can you?
Hold it right there. You're not about to say something corny like, ta-da! This was all a test to see how you really feel about Klee.
You catch on quick. Seeing as you already know the deal, let's jump straight.
All right, the Oratrice Mecha Lit.
Little Prune's Witch Challenge. Passed. Please accept the following witch's blessing. May you be as happy, healthy, well-fed, and worry-free as Klee.
When it comes down to it, you and Klee are both good kids. You're allowed to make mistakes from time to time, or even throw cutie-wooty little tantrums.
If you win Alice, you'll buy Klee her outfit.
Thanks? But this doesn't change anything between us. And second things second, I'm a witch hunter, and I won't forget my duty.
Oh my, would you look at the time? Well, I had a lot of fun today.
Hey, did you hear me? I haven't finished with you yet!
I like Prune. All right. I like Alice teasing Prune and clearly just giving her the straight run around.
Vanished! Oh, you wicked witch!
I was a Klee main for a while, hence my Klee and Dodoko. I immediately bought Klee's outfit. The Little Witch. Okay. After a Hexrite character in the party is affected by tolling rally effects, triggers an elemental reaction on opponent. Prune's attack is increased by 60% for 5 seconds. If the elemental reaction triggered is a swirl, the triggering character's attack will additionally increase by 30%. Okay. So it boosts, because they're Hexerite, it boosts Prune off-field and the characters on-field if it's a swirl.
I want to help.
We do something like this.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure. Boing, boing, boom! Ah, gotcha! I'm gonna sing it one more time.
Such defiance. Where is it?
I had to, yeah. How could you not be a Cleamane? Look at her. Cool.
La la la.
Let me go back to my regular team for a sec.
Add Astra. Thank you
So
for
close to
Add Astra.
getting all of these guys to level 10 friendship. They're all friendship 9, about 25% through friendship 9. We're getting there, baby. Then we obviously have these two. Not bad. Alright, once I get these four done. You know what I haven't done yet? I never did the last one of these. You want the original Klee walk? Hands out to the side. Linnea quickly makes the necessary preparations for the investigation. A special chic badger. A capybara in Pyramida?
The sky is clear again. We should be able to see the moon.
I warned you more than once. Keep your eyes open. This is premium stock, personally requested by the repeat clients of Snezhnograd. And you to let it go? You got all soft on me? Boss, listen, it's not my fault. Those hilichurls, using them as an excuse? You couldn't handle them, boss. I really couldn't. The blue one and its green friend hit harder. A rare find. A yellow Jack Frost.
Target acquired.
Go, Lumi!
Death. Smuggled capybara is in here. There you go. A silver capybara sitting in a pot?
You're in my sights. Light compels.
Dumb, Lumi! That's nothing! Country high! Like it or love it!
Silver capybara. Let me just feel it for a moment. Oh, it's burning hot. It's sitting in a boiling pot. Could it be you've grown used to Natlan's liquid phlogiston to the temper that barely fizz you? Golden loaches. This quick little... There. A regular golden loach. Oh, plus some free meat. Oop, camera? Are these people trying to take a picture of a whale? Helka and Maisie from the Conch Gang. Linnea, I'm back. My archive isn't complete yet. The trip was fruitful? I heard one was discovered considering its size to suspect environmental changes caused a change in skin color, like the concentration of Kuvaki in the area. Anyone who sees the whale will have their wish come true, and it's good luck. Let's wait together, then. Oh, we're Free Willy-in. Let's jump in. Know that you're still as reckless as ever. That's it. It looks like a Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper. That was a great shot. Feeling satisfied now? Let's head back. Thanks so much, Linnea. See you at Speranza. Does it have us analyzing? Hey, Tsubaki, how you doing? Yola. How you been? I hope life's been treating you well. We're just chilling today, knocking out some of the side content that's been building up. Here in Genshin.
As shiny as Mora, the golden Loach King of the Lochi world.
And did Paimon...
You sure did. I discovered this uniquely colored golden
Now
loach
we better
while
get to
exploring
keep
up
all
north.
these and put them in our damn
It was the only
teapot.
one in the area with such a distinctive color. It's thriving now, and I've had a doctor who knows about animals take a look. The color doesn't seem to be caused by anything pathological.
Then why does it look so different?
It could be any number of things. Habitat, environment, the characteristics of the water it lives in, climate, even its diet. But if you're asking me to pin it down to one specific reason, I'm afraid I just don't know. Why would
And
it?
knowing doesn't bother?
It's such a rare phenomenon, I'm incredibly
knowing is
lucky
half the
just to
battle.
have witnessed it. Being able to document my discovery, draw inferences, and make conjectures, it's just like a pink frost fin whale.
They say, if you get the chance to see a pink frost fin whale, your wishes will come true. Even so, we saw one once, when we were with Linnea. Wow! We should go look for one too! Oh, Paimon has so many
Do
wishes!
different colors give them
It's
powers?
probably just wishful thinking.
So, pink whales don't have mystical magical powers?
I know pink dolphins are jerks. Does that count?
Well, there are some examples of some creatures with special colors possessing unique abilities. If people were just making wishes, that would be one thing.
Huh? Would people really do that?
I know this one. Katya told me that some really nasty treasure hunters hunt animals with unusual colors to sell them to collectors.
We call them shiny hunters.
That's right. There was a time when animals from Natland were highly prized on the black market. Live specimens in particular. But bones and furs would also fetch a high price. Some merchants looking to sell their smuggled goods at inflated prices would even go so far as to process and alter them. There was a case I heard where poachers removed the feet from cuckoosaurs to make them more aesthetically pleasing and easier to transport. Collectors who'd never seen a cuckoosaurus before
Horrible.
actually
Horrible.
thought they were naturally legless, spending their entire lives soaring through the sky, living off wind and dew. Their reckless pursuit of the exotic only fueled the poachers' wickedness. They created a whole smuggling network born from greed and deceit. In a sea of evil deeds, even
Well,
a
that's
relatively minor
monstrous.
act, such as dyeing a creature to change its color, is still wrong.
So, should we give that silver capybara a bath?
I don't think that'll be necessary. When I found it, it was taking a soak in a hilly churl's cooking pot. Maybe there can't be that many born with fur like that. It's probably why the smugglers took it.
I can totally imagine what it might...
Right? Despite its unique color, it still has the same nature and temperament as other capybaras.
Meaning chill and rad.
Come to think of it, we caught a white weasel thief.
The Mora thief!
We let it go. Hopefully it's... Unlike our capybara friend, its change in color must be an acquired trait. Perhaps a result of being exposed to such high concentrations of Kuvaki.
When Paimon thinks about it like that, it seems being unique isn't always a good
Just
thing.
paints a target on your back?
Just thinking about how
That's a dark
some
thought.
creatures might suffer because they're different, or that the only reason they're different is that something bad happened to make them that way.
That lizard? It's like an axolotl, right? Because it has the axolotl...
It might sound a little selfish, but
Don't relax a
if
little.
Lumi wasn't such a
Relax a
special
lot.
little Jack Frost, we might never have become partners to begin with.
So,
It doesn't mind.
it's not always a bad thing either.
If being different brought the two of you together, then of course it's a good thing.
I remember Helka mentioning a saying from Layaway in one of her letters.
Every misfortune conceals a blessing, and every blessing hides misfortune.
Oh yeah, they got it
That's
all.
the one.
I never thought I'd see the day when you'd be calling me out, Nico.
Well, you were once part of the Conch King too, Miss Linnea. Are they really that
I think
strong?
you first run into them in
How
Leeway.
are they compared to Snegovic and Leshy?
There are many fascinating stories about the Volkodlok that I could tell you.
Oh, so
We'll
this
have
is...
to wait for next
No,
time.
I want to hear that.
Ugh. No.
That's like all Snowland face stuff.
Right, but you'd better remember.
I really want to see what Leshy look like and what their interpretation of Leshy is. Alright, let's put a capybara on. Electro Badger.
Sorry for making you sit through that. Seriously?
It's wonderful. Yeah, they have... Where's the wildlife? They have a surprising amount of, like, diversity in this game in terms of, like, animals. So many birds, and a lot of it has really grown since the beginning. Pigeons, finches, different kinds of pigeons. Giant finches, duck, big duck, spoonbill, roseate spoonbill. Cranes, ibises, storks, sacred ibis, flamingos, crows. These are my favorite. Chameleon parrots. I love them. Or chameleon toucans. Vulture, goose, flatcrest fulmar, umbrella finch, Eagles, gulls, fantail pigeons. So those are peacocks. Finches, pelicans. Pheasant. Puffin. Like, literally, I love the biodiversity. All the boars. Snow boar, the great snow boar king. Prune boar, ancient red mane boar. Oh, that's the phlogiston boar, that's right. All the puppies. So many puppies. Poodles, cats. The different weasels. I like that one, the purple. Bakatanuki. Spinocrocs, Rishvalon tigers are awesome. All the turtles. The otters are great. Cocoa goat, dusky goat. Where is that one from? That's the Natland goat, right? This is the Leeway goat, the Natland goat. These are the Nodcry goats. Nodcry deer. No chicken, horse, cow. Where's the Tanuki? Right here, Baka Tanuki. A carefree Tanuki. From Chunjo Forest. We got alpacas. Capybaras. The long neck rhino. Which is pretty much just a dinosaur. Flying squirrels. These are the newest edition, Pale Fur Wolves. I love them. Blunt horn rhino. Camel horn deer, rhyme horn deer, sheik badgers. So many different kinds of fish. Different kinds of insects. Here's our axolotls, the loaches. Frogs. Crab. Gecko, unagi. More insects. Dung beetles. Oh wait, you know what? We do have
If you ask
horses and cows. Horse. The white horse adeptus. Her feet are hooves. She's clearly a horse. And goat. Dragon. Deer. Leopard. Rabbit? Ah, here you go. Cow. She got them horns. She's got a cow tail. That's a cow. Fox, technically a snake. There you go. Around his neck. Mermaid. She's got those long ears. I don't know what animal she is. Yehoda resembles a bat. Closest thing we have to a chicken is Kakuku. We don't ask those questions. She's some kind of cat. We don't know what she is. She has those long ears up there, though. Cat. She's got wings. Could she be considered a chicken? Cat. Bird. She's a crow. Cloud Retainer is a bird. Slug. Regular human girl dressed as a raccoon. I think that's it. Oh wait, you know what? He reminds me of a chocobo from Final Fantasy, so I'll say bird. Dog.
Ask me what's the one place you should visit in Nasha Town? Obviously, I'm gonna say Speranza. You know I'm biased, but seriously, you should give it a try. Katya's cooking will not disappoint you.
Hey, I just realized something. You were the one who... Huh?
I like how we just straight up have some more knights over here. Okay, okay, this is a complete accident. I'm skipping ahead. Talking about other people's private affairs so freely is a strange shot. Is a straight shot to getting yourself kicked by a horse. Horse, confirmed. There are horses in this world. Bam! That was a complete accident. Dialogue involving a horse literally seconds after you asked me where are the horses. And Kaya is a cavalry captain, so he has to have a horse. Wasn't I just out here? Well, I mean... The taste of... Right here, in the description here, the first taste of tender chicken unveils a shockingly lovely taste. So chicken confirmed. Vegetarian dish, scallops. Croissants. I'm looking for just generic meat dishes. That's just duck. Barbecue. Beef. Marinated beef heart. There you go. That implies cow. Magnificent pizza. Steak, potato, and cheese. There you go. I'm looking for anything that gives specific kinds of meat. So anything that says beef, pork, chicken. Raised meatball. Just says meat. Again, rockin' ruffin chicken. Just literally straight up chicken. Oh my god, wait a second. Is that... It is. Blanking on her name. Mamere. It's Mamere and Seymour from their Assassin's quest line. I still have Mamere's... Go to the teapot. All the people that are currently getting their friendship boosted are in here. There's Mamere's painting. I still have Mamere's painting in my room, in the teapot. Along with pictures of Little One, all the big group photos. Just saying, I'm a big fan of Mamere, and I think I have one of Mamere's paintings. So that was her truest painting, the one that's upstairs.
If you ever...
But I also, over here, have her other attempt at a painting, where she tried to follow our style and painted Mamere, Seymour, Traveler, and Paimon. That's awesome.
Just what will become...
Is that a melazine? Whoa, a real melazine! A tiny, adorable little melazine! Huh? Who? Who are you? May I touch you? I always wondered what a melazine like you would feel like. Something so cute and clever. Are you smooth or soft or maybe fluffy? Huh? Please mind your conduct, miss, and refrain from any actions that may violate the statutes. Miss Mamere is a citizen of Fontaine. Unauthorized physical contact may lead to misunderstandings and could carry serious legal consequences, including imprisonment for over 3 years and permanent prohibition from entry. My apologies, he was too adorable. I'm an advisor. I promise I'm not a weirdo. Negative. Individuals engaging in suspicious behavior often insist they're not a weirdo. This is a basic principle of deductive reasoning. Good job, Seymour. You shouldn't go around calling people weirdos, Seymour. This small fairy lady has really pretty colors. She's not like Father, Alinus, the dragon creation of Rheindotter, who was killed when Basil Elton rammed a ship into his side, and the blood that seeped out created Melazine. She feels warm and looks nice. She's not a weirdo. Negative. With the exception of purple, coloration generally bears no relation to one's moral alignment. What? With the exception of the color purple? This is a basic principle of deductive reasoning, Miss Mamere. I wasn't talking about coloring people's clothes, Seymour. Why is purple an exception? Hello, my name is Mamere. I'm a traveling painter from Fontaine. This is Seymour. He's a good friend of mine. I didn't expect to meet anyone here. Are you here to gather inspiration? I suppose adding new entries to my archives counts, right? A slander to Raiden? Or is it purple or good? Everyone in purple is good or everyone in purple is bad? I'm trying to think about the colors of the people we interacted with during Seymour's questline. Like Jacob. Please mind your conduct. Do you like animals? Absolutely. If only I could swim as fast as Melazine. Those frosting whales look like they're having so much fun. I'll give this painting to you then, Linnea. It can help you swim faster. Or it can't. But if you hang it in your room, maybe you'll feel like you're playing with the whales. Mamere's doodle! We get another of Mamere's paintings for the teapot? That just made me happy. In Seymour's eyes, all purple are evil. I get it. Adding it to my Mamere art gallery. Regular capybaras. Oh wait, here it is! Silver capybara. We do get all the unique ones. So the unique capybara, the unique loach, and the unique badger are all here too. air gallery. Dodicos. We might need to start moving some of our stuff to other places on our island. So many things I like here, but we do not have enough room. So that's cool. Doing this questline with Linnea got us another painting from my favorite artist. Sorry, Albedo. But, like, Albedo's work can't compare to this. Let's cook them. Vi. How dare you? Cooking our badger? Jacques, my friend. Not bad. So like I said, I do want to do Phantasmal Pals, but I usually like to make sure an event is out completely before I start it. So I'm probably not going to do this until Thursday afternoon. I'll also, on that day, do the next part of Nicole's Lodge. And after that, we have 16 days until the end of this event. And the release of Loen, which comes with his unique story quest. And then after that, again, I feel like they're gonna do Sandrone. I truly believe it. Resin. There you go. I'm gonna defeat 3 more bosses and spend 30 more resin. Alright. Like I said, I will be back for the Prune event, but I think that's where I'm going to call it for now. Yeah. I'm going to be back. I have an appointment tomorrow morning around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I'll probably be home around 11 to 12. Yeah, I'll probably be home around 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. After that, I think I'm actually good tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to try and do 2 decent-sized streams tomorrow. I want to do NTE. It's been like 2 weeks since I've streamed NTE, and I want to do Sorrows. So those are the 2 games I want to do tomorrow. Monday, I don't know what my schedule is going to look like Monday. I got a barbecue. It also depends on the weather up here. But I want probably going to do more Lego Batman on Monday. Tuesday, I said I'm going to do more Genshin. And then the rest of the week, I'm just going to play by ear. I think that's fair. The rest of the week's just going to be who knows. But there's a couple other new games that I want to do. I have Directive 8020. The demo for Adventures of Elliot. Maybe I'll try and squeeze that in at some point tomorrow. Maybe some more Rivals. Maybe some Fortnite. And the new... I haven't done any of the Overwatch stuff yet. Alright. But that's what I'm going to call it for now. Vi, thank you so much for stopping by. Tsubaki. Sumanaro. Silk. Solar, I appreciate you guys. That's going to be it for this thing that I'm doing. Always great chatting. But that's what I'm going to call it. So, tomorrow I will be back, and I will see you then. So you have a good one, and until next time, stay awesome. Peace. Vi, do I have to do the NTE codes tonight, or can I do it tomorrow? When do they expire? I'll look up the codes. If they expire tonight, I'll do them. If not, I'll watch the live stream tomorrow when I do my next NTE playthrough. You don't know? Okay, I'll look them up tonight. So I will do that tonight. If they expire, I'll make sure to enter. Thank you very much for reminding me. Have a good one, buddy.
Don't believe me? You'll just have to try it then.